Motivational Monday Night Call, your place for motivation and inspiration from world-renowned speaker, author, coach, Mr. Les Brown. Mr. Brown has invested in leaving this opportunity available for the thousands of individuals who focus on living their best life by tapping into the greatness inside of them. He doesn't take it for granted that you take time out every single Monday to join us. And those of you who find out about this opportunity and come into our family, we say welcome. This is a place for you not only to be inspired, but to be encouraged to stay on task with your legacy and the things that you're doing to make this world a better place. My name is Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant. I will be your host tonight. And tonight we're going to have an audience interactive call. We're coming down to the fourth quarter ending in 2015. This is the last run, and I've been encouraging all of you who've been tuning in for weeks and weeks that you need to finish strong and stay the course no matter what. I was sharing earlier that real life happens in real time, and when things come away or show up or hit you smack on, you have to make a decision on how you react to it and how you use it as a part of your journey and experience. None of us are carbon copies. We are all individual journeys on this thing called life. And tonight, I want to celebrate those of you who have been on this call, tuning in, some of you for months, some of you recently for weeks, some of you for years. And you've heard from Mr. Les Brown. You've heard from my colleagues in the Platinum Speakers Program. You've heard from me. But tonight, before we move into something special that we're going to be doing next week, Monday, and I'm going to give some information on that. It's going to require you to take some action to be able to participate. But I want to celebrate tonight those who can tell me an actionable result, something that you've done as a result of listening to the information that has been shared on this call.
All callers are muted.
I'm just muting out for a moment because there's a little bit of background noise. So tonight I'm going to open up the lines for Q&A and take one or two volunteers who want to share with me what have you done as a result of the listening, the learning, and the application of information, expanding your skill set here in this community on Les Brown's Motivational Monday Night Call. Next week, we're going to be doing a fun, interactive blab. Those of you who are not familiar with that technology, you're going to be able to see us real time, live, and in living color. Mr. Brown is working on adjusting some things on his schedule so he can be live on the Blab and actually meet you and you'll be able to see him. Blab is a live stream platform and we'll be able to interact in a very intimate way on that platform. But in order for you to participate, you're going to have to download the application on your computer. So you go to Blab, B-L-A-B, boy, Larry, Apple, boy, .im. India, Mexico. So blab.im. And if you log on to www.blab.im, it's going to ask you to sign up using your Twitter account. If you don't have a Twitter account, there is an option for you to sign up with your email. Those of you that have a Twitter account or you're interested in creating a Twitter account, we would invite you to go ahead and do that because when you go live on Blab, you can tweet it out to your friends and followers. This is a exciting new technology that we're exploring using for many more opportunities in the Les Brown Enterprises team. So next week, Monday, is going to be a special day where we'll be broadcasting our call on Blab, and we're going to be making a very special announcement for you to really be able to connect with Mr. Brown 24/7. So you don't want to miss this. Go ahead and get yourself registered on Blab and follow me, S-T-A-C-I-E-N-C Grant. That's S-T-A-C-I-E-N-C, like North Carolina, Grant. And when you follow me, you'll get a notification of the event that will be happening next week, Monday evening, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we look forward to interacting with you, being able to meet some of you for the first time in a virtual capacity, and it's going to be an awesome experience. I also invite you to stay connected at lesbrown.com. That's lesbrown.com to stay updated on Mr. Brown's upcoming appearances and programs that will be offered in the first quarter of 2016, including a training in Orlando, Florida. We're going to be having a special training the third weekend of January in Orlando, Florida. All the details are on the website at lesbrown.com. You can also connect with Mr. Brown at brown.les. That's brown.les on Facebook, where he shares a word of encouragement and great interaction in the Facebook group and community. So you can also connect there as well. And if you go to lesbrownmotivation.com, you can download some free videos that Mr. Brown has made available to those who have raised their hand and said, Mr. Brown, I love what you're doing. You've inspired and changed my life, and I would love a way to have a copy of those free videos. And last announcement for right now, those of you in the New York tri-state area that are available on Tuesday, December 22nd, I'm having a celebration of my Destiny Designers Mastermind, their graduation, and a vision dinner where we'll be forecasting information on what we want to accomplish in 2016. This is going to be held at the legendary Waldorf Astoria in New York City, but I do not have many seats available. This is a private event. It will not be open to the public, but those of you here on the Les Brown Motivational Monday Night Call have become a part of my extended family. So if you're interested in this event, just go to our website, which is DestinyDesignersUniversity.com. That's DestinyDesignersUniversity.com. And right on the home page, you will see the information on our DDU graduation and vision dinner, which will be held on Tuesday, December 22nd. Now, with that being said, I'm going to turn around and open up the call, and I would ask that if you do unmute, please make sure you do not have excessive background noise, and you wait your turn for those that are going to share the question, the answer to the question I posed at the beginning of the call. What have you done specifically? I don't want to hear what we're thinking about doing, what we wish we could do. That's great, and there's a time and place for that. But in our Les Brown Enterprises family, we're focused on what sort of results we're creating through this platform. And I want to hear, like Stephanie Blue was starting to explain, and I hope she's still available and can unmute. What do you have to share with us that you've taken action on, that you have received a result in, that you've actually moved forward with as a result of the calls that you've participated in here on this platform, the speakers who have come before you to give you skill set expansion, resources, and to inspire you to live in your best life. So stand by while I open up the lines and we get a chance to hear from you, our very faithful listening audience, and support you on your journey.
All callers are unmuted. All callers are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing *6.
Okay, so here we go. If you press
Hi, Stacie.
one at a time. Yes. Well,
yes.
Okay, I
hey.
Two voices.
Yes.
Voices.
Hi. My name is Daniel here from Toronto.
Daniel from Toronto. How you doing up there in Canada?
I'm doing very well. Very well. Stacie, I wanted to share my the start of the year, my 2015 goals. How I took the time to write them down. I laminated the piece of paper, and I study my goals each and every day when I wake up, and also 3 times throughout the day to keep myself motivated. So to start off, I set a major goal this year to meet Les Brown in person. That was one of my goals because I've been listening to Les Brown throughout the years. He's been motivating me and helping me when times got tough. Reading his books, all the material he's got available, watching his YouTube videos. And I actually went down to Washington, saw Les Brown perform live, and it was an amazing experience. So wow. I came back from Washington, and I said to myself, I'm going to upgrade my goal. Instead of just seeing Les Brown in person, I want to work with Les Brown. So I set off on a mission to create a product. Now, I didn't know how to make this product, but I studied, I researched, and I gathered all the parts and materials to make the product, soldered all the electronics together, and I'm holding it right now in my hand. Now, I still haven't met Les Brown in person to show him the product, but I'm making progress, and I've got 16 days left before the end of the year, and I have not given up. I'm getting creative, thinking of ways to meet Les Brown, to show him this product, and I want to make it a reality. This is a product that everybody can benefit from in the world to keep them motivated at all times when times get tough. And Les Brown, I will like to work with Les Brown to bring this product and make it a reality, and I won't give up until I make that happen.
That's what I'm talking about, Daniel. That's exactly what I wanted to hear tonight. You're not sitting around waiting for something to happen. You're making it happen.
No.
You're going to make me run up and down the street. I'm about to open up the door and start flying. That is
Stacie,
what gets me excited.
I'm on my grind. The moment I wake up in the morning, I work extremely hard. Every downtime, every moment I have, I'm reading motivational books. We need to keep ourselves inspired at all times and never give up. And that's the message that I've been receiving from Les Brown. And that's the message that I live and work by. So, Stacie, my name is Daniel Kubarovsky, and if there's some way that I can connect with you, I created a product and a website, and I have to show this to Les Brown. Just at least put it in front of him so that he can see it, and hopefully work towards that next step, Stacie. So I'll be on the call today.
Awesome. So here's what I want to tell you, Daniel. This is what I'm going to do before I go to the next caller. I want you to send an email to les@lesbrown.com, and I want you to CC me at info at destinydesignersuniversity.com. That's Destiny, DESTINY, Designers, DESIGNERS, University.com. So info at destinydesignersuniversity.com. That way his inbox gets overloaded, and sometimes it might slip through, but if you send it to him and you CC me, I'll make sure that I bring it to his attention and let the team know what you shared tonight. You have confirmed that this was what we needed to do for tonight's call. I want to hear action. You took action. You're following your goals, and you're living your best life. Congratulations,
Stacie,
Daniel. This is just the best.
We're in Q4 right now, 16 days left, and I'm not giving up. I will make it a reality. Thank you.
You will. You are welcome. Now, Daniel set the bar high, ladies and gentlemen. Who is next?
Yes, he did. Can you hear me, Stacie?
Beautiful voice. I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. My brain sometimes, not to say it's a challenge, but I'm here.
This is Janice Bentley from Chicago, and I was so motivated by Ruben last week that I did get in touch with him, and hopefully I'll be able to work with him. So I did that, and I also had joined, I joined Toastmasters, and I'm going around to different clubs to try to keep speaking. So I've done that, and that was some, the steps I made. So I'm going to be making more, but this was just the start of the steps. So
that's right. That's right. And look, you don't have to justify your telling us. You did it. You took action. You're not just sitting around being inspired and like, woo, I feel good and warm and fuzzy inside. You're doing something with it, just like Daniel. So congratulations, Janice. We're on a roll. Y'all have me fired up tonight. I needed this. I tell you, this is my medication. Who else is next? Star 6, and tell me, what have you done as a result of the work that we have shared and the information we have given on Les Brown's Motivational Monday Night Call? Just press star 6 to unmute your line.
Hello?
Hello. Whose beautiful voice is this?
Yes, this is Susie from Detroit. How are you tonight,
Susie
Dr.
from
Stacie?
Detroit. Oh, Susie,
yes,
I'm smiling just hearing your voice. I am
great.
How are you?
Good, good. Yeah, I just wanted to say I've been listening to Les Brown for the last 15 or so years now, and I retired from my job, and I decided to write a book. But I've completed my book. It's published, it's out, and I feel so good about it.
Congratulations. Oh, we are on a roll tonight. This line is on fire.
And all because I listened to Les Brown, and he made me feel that I could do it. All I had to do was step out on faith, little background to say I didn't really complete high school. I took my GED, and that would suffice for me to go to college and everything. But so as far as writing and, different learning how to write, I had to learn how to write in order to write this book. You know, I had to start from square one, you know, because I really didn't have any high school. What I had was like I dropped out of school in junior high school, you know.
Wow. And you still did it. You didn't let it stop you.
I still did it. I'm almost 70 years old. It took a while, but I did it.
70 years young. God bless you.
Yes. But what I want to do now is I feel that I need to speak. I have something to say. So what I did, I joined Toastmasters. And what I'm doing is I'm going around to different nursing homes now because I want the seniors to be my focus. I want to teach seniors how to eat to live.
Awesome.
So what I'm doing now is going around to seniors' homes so that I could become more confident in speaking because I wasn't that confident as far as speaking is concerned, you know.
I see.
So,
well, you're doing the right thing. You're taking the right steps. You're going to Toastmasters, which will increase your confidence level. You have access to Mr. Les Brown and all of his master trainers who have our programs that will allow you to expand your voice. So the best is yet to come. 70 years young. That's what I'm talking about. No excuses.
Yes, and without Les Brown, I mean, listening to him day after day after day, and him telling me you can do it, and one day I woke up and it's like, I have a book. You know, I'm a publisher. You know, so
awesome. Well,
yes, and without Les Brown and Les Brown motivational calls and things like that, I don't think I would have done it. I really don't.
We are very, very pleased to hear that. Thank you for sharing. I'm telling you, we are on a roll tonight. I don't know who else wants to come up, but you are sharing from our family, Star 6, and we thank you again, Ms. Janice. You keep on moving. Keep us posted on what you're doing.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Stacie.
You are very welcome.
What's the name of your book? The title of your book?
The name of my book is Expect a Miracle. Look and feel good with plant-based meals.
With what, plant-based meals? Oh, wow.
Yes, Expect a Miracle by Susie Starkey Washington.
Now, what is it? Expect a Miracle?
Yeah, Expect a Miracle. You can see it. You can find it on Amazon. Expect a Miracle.
Okay, and what is your name?
Susie Washington.
Okay, I'm Ray Broussard.
Hi, Ray.
Okay, great.
I knew that was your voice, my Ray. Great.
I figured you did, sweetheart. You are so sweet. You are the sweetest, okay?
Oh, thank you, Ray. I appreciate you being here. I tell you, Daniel, Janice, Ruth, everybody that's sharing tonight, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to take two more people. Ray, do you want to share something that you've done and accomplished from being such a great supporter of our call?
No, not tonight, but I would like to know, where do I start writing a book? I have one in my head, but I don't know where to start.
Okay, so this call is on getting it done, but I'm going to share this piece with you, Ray. The first thing you need to do is get a journal or a book or something that you're going to capture your thoughts on, and just start writing what comes in your mind. You can always organize later what chapters it'll be. That's one way of just doing what I call a brain dump and just writing it all out, and then you can edit and sort later. And the second way is to just think about what the messages you want to share and come up with titles for each chapter, and that will give you a place to start when you're writing the information in it. So those are two ways that you can approach writing, but the key is to just get started. It's not about being perfect. It's about getting started so you have something to perfect. Okay, Ray?
Yeah, well, my daughter called me one time. She was doing a paper for school, and she had to interview the most interesting person she knows. So she asked me different questions, and I was telling her basically about my life. And
so that's where you can start. Look, go back to that paper, Ray, because there's one more person that unmuted that wants to share their results, but that's a great way to start. Ask your daughter to send you her paper and the questions that she asked and the information that you share, because clearly you're one of the most interesting people on the planet. Use that as the start to your book. But just get started with one thing. Okay, Ray?
Thank you, Stacie.
You are welcome, my love. And I heard somebody else, Star 6. Go ahead and tell me what you have accomplished, what you've done, what results have you been able to see from listening and applying what you've learned here on Les Brown's Motivational Monday Night Call.
Hello, my name is Roosevelt Davis.
Hello, Roosevelt Davis. Where are you calling in from?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida. I thought so. How's it going down there, and what have you done, my friend?
Well, I wrote a book as well, and I'm a motivation speaker.
Excellent, excellent. And what's the name of your book?
It's called Business Hustler Owner.
Business Hustler Owner. That sounds very interesting. All right, well, go on with your bad self, Roosevelt. That's what I'm talking about. Put some information on pages that individuals will be able to learn from and expand their mindset. So that's awesome. So now that you shared that, I think I can squeeze in maybe 2 more before we wrap up tonight's call. So if you're in position, star 6 and use your line. And if you've already spoken, use your line back. And tell me what you've accomplished. Somebody has an echo, and I see a new person trying to speak. Just star 6.
All callers are muted.
Okay, I put us in presentation mode because there was a lot of background noise going on right there. And Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant's nerves are not so good. I can't take all of that extra noise. So I'll open back up one more again. And if you want to share what you've done, what you've accomplished, I'm going to ask you to star 6, and you can share that. We'll take 2 more people. I want to just remind you again that we're going to be having the first training of the year with Mr. Les Brown, the First Family of Motivation, available the 3rd weekend in January in Orlando, Florida. So those of you who may be like Daniel and you put it on your goals and list of things to do that you want to meet Mr. Les Brown, this would be a great time for you to go ahead and invest in attending that training in Orlando, Florida. I would like to remind you again, if you have not joined blab.im, you're going to want to do that since we're going to be having a special version of our Motivational Monday night next week, Monday, using the Blab platform. So download blab.im, and you can follow me. Please do, so you'll get the alert and the promotion. Stacie N.C. Grant. I don't have the doctor on there for my handles. I just keep it my name, Stacie N.C. Grant. I'll have an alert come up that'll let me know that you're following. And once I set up the recording, you'll see Mr. Brown and all the other platinums who will be involved in this live stream. It's going to be loads of fun, and we're going to be making a very special announcement. So make sure that you position yourself to participate in that. If you want to connect with Mr. Brown on social media, it's brown.les on Facebook. It's brown.les on Facebook. And you can also find me on all my social media handles at Destiny Design U or Stacie N.C. Grant. So I'm going to open up one more time, and those, I think there was 2 people that I saw that wanted to share their results. You'll have an opportunity to do that before I close out tonight's call.
All callers are unmuted. All callers are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing star 6.
Good evening, Dr. Stacie.
Oh, good evening. Good evening. Is that Tiffany?
Yes.
Hi, my Tiffany. I can hear your voice anywhere. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. Grateful to hear your voice and be on the call. My prayers constantly go out to you and your family, and I appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. I need it. This is not an easy time for my family right now, and I so appreciate your prayers and your support. It goes a long way. Yes, that's all I can say. I'm full, and I just thank you for that, my love. And we're going to continue to walk in faith, not fear. So Thank you so much.
So from listening to the call and going through everything that I go through, as far as dealing with my 83-year-old grandfather and my battle with my multiple situations, as I renamed it, I was able to invest in 5 different personal development trainings and completed live training, as well as my final to close out 2016. In spite of what I'm going through, I'll be there with you next Tuesday to meet you personally.
Oh, my Tiffany. Oh, I'm so excited. You're going to be at the Vision Dinner. Oh, that is awesome.
Yes,
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see you. This is going to be incredible. So I'm looking forward to that, and thank you so much for sharing, Tiffany. You are awesome. You don't let multiple sclerosis stop you. It is not going to prevent you from living your dream. You are walking in your destiny. I'm so excited. You made my whole night.
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you so much for sharing that.
Thank you. That was my Christmas present from my husband. He said, I'm going to get you there to meet. He's going to get me there to meet you. So regardless, I'll see you next week.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you. Well, that is a wonderful surprise. I needed that. You are what the doctor ordered for me tonight. All of you that have been sharing what you've been doing, taking action and getting results. Awesome. Thank you so much, Tiffany. And we have time for one more. You all have put me on a high. I needed it. Tiffany just mentioned she's been praying for me. And those of you that don't know, my grandmother took ill, and she's in a very high-risk situation right now. And if you've been listening to me on this call and you've heard my story, you know that my grandmother is the core inspiration for my platform and this foundation. So it's a difficult situation for our family right now, but we're just standing in faith and praying for the best, because we're people of faith, and we know that it's not about what we want, but ultimately what God's will be done. So that's just what we believe. But with that being said, I would invite one more person who wants to share their results to press *6 to do so at this time.
Hello, Stacie. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who is this?
Hi, this is Shaquille calling from Winter Park, Florida.
Hi, Shaquille from Winter Park, Florida. How are you doing today, and what have you gotten done, my friend?
I'm doing very good. I'm a student, film student at Full Sail University. Toward the beginning of this year, I was not completely sure exactly what I wanted to do within the film industry. But as an artist, I grew up and I would draw a lot. I began to lean toward the art department inside of my school, but I was too early on in the program, so I wasn't able to take any of the art directing classes. I later found out that it was possible for me to go inside of the class and volunteer and gain experience. So that was my first step I took toward getting to know more about art direction. The first time I showed up for one of the classes, I didn't know anybody. I was just kind of on my own, trying to help out wherever I could. And, I kind of got the low jobs, and I was doing the menial tasks, the simple things. I continued to volunteer and work on projects, even outside of the art department, just to be on set. About 2 months ago, I was invited onto a two full-length feature films by an instructor of mine, because he discovered that I had an interest in the art department, and he knew that I had a little experience from volunteering for the classes. I was able to work in the art department as just about every position, as a carpenter, as a scenic, as a set dresser, and even more. And I have really grown in my skills and my knowledge concerning the art department within the film industry. I've been able to get my hands on a lot of projects, make a lot of good connections, find mentors that have helped me to discover more about my passion for the art department. And
awesome.
I'm right on line with where I want to go in my career.
That is incredible. And that's a great way for us to end tonight's call, because what you said is key, Shaquille, because when it comes to getting what we want, when you help more people, when you come with a servant's heart and mindset, how can I be of service? How can I add value? You open up windows of opportunity for yourself. Those of you that have been listening to Les Brown, you know his story about being a DJ and a disc jockey, and he volunteered his time much the same way, just coming, showing up, getting coffee, running errands, picking up people from the airport. Before the day came, where he created his opportunity to get on that microphone, but you created your opportunity for these 2 feature films, and that speaks a lot to the work that we talk about on this call, that if you are passionate about living your best life, you're willing to just show value and add value first before you seek the reward. And that's what you did. That is amazing. Congratulations. Go ahead and learn as much as you can because, honey, when they do the feature film on my life, maybe you could be the art director.
Thank you.
So congratulations to you. That's what I wanted to hear. Yet again, a result as a means of taking action on your goals and your dreams. You didn't let what didn't seem convenient or easy get in your way. You kept pushing forward, and you made it happen. So thank you for sharing that story. I want to thank all of you who shared tonight your actionable results. You've inspired everyone that has heard your story. And imagine, this is a call of a few thousand. You're going to impact the lives of millions of people just by standing in your truth and believing that there is greatness inside of you, just as Mr. Brown has told each and every one of us. So move forward with action. Let's finish 2015 strong and prepare ourselves for 2016 being our best year yet. And I look forward to meeting you all on the live version of our Motivational Monday Night Call next week. So thank you for being here. All of our new listeners, welcome to the family, and we look forward to having you join us once again. Good night, everybody, and have a great week. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. God bless you. Good night.